guys, what the heck is up? Welcome back to my channel and to another freaking video. I actually cannot believe that I am sitting down today to film my 2-year update with GLP-1 medications. This weight loss journey has seemed so long, but at the same time, it does not seem like I've been here documenting losing weight, doing this big lifestyle change for 2 years. Like, over actually 2 years by the time you guys see this. I've low-key been like super unmotivated in the social media space, but I'm like, Britt, this is your 2-year update. Like, you should be beyond excited to come on and share. So we are here to do that. I am feeling so grateful, so confident, so blessed by so much. So let's get into the video. So if you're just now stumbling across my video, I started documenting my GLP-1 journey at the very end of January 2023. That was the very last couple, I want to say like January 28th, maybe 29th is when I took my first GLP-1 shot. I started with semaglutide and I was on semaglutide for a year, and then I switched over to tirzepatide, and my 2-year mark on my GLP-1 journey is also my 1-year mark, I believe, of tirzepatide. It's honestly been so much, so if I get the dates wrong by a little bit, it's just honestly because it's hard to keep track of all these fun, exciting updates when you've been doing it for so long. But nonetheless, I get all of my medication through MinuteMD, which is a telehealth provider. They are always linked in my description if you are looking for one. They are phenomenal. They are all online, super easy. My favorite thing about them is they require blood work. It is covered in your cost of the medication, and I just feel that is so important, and something that I always want to advocate is with these medicines, just people hand them out like they're candy, and they are so helpful for most people, but you have to make sure your body like is okay with them before you take them and while on them. So I just always want to praise MinuteMD for that, as well as so many other things. But I'm not required to talk about them here. I just wanted to let you guys know, as always, where I get all my stuff from. I took some notes, but I just kind of wanted to sit in gratitude for a moment and just say, like, thank you to everybody who has supported me throughout the last 2 years. When I started this little journey, I was just documenting my weight loss because GLP-1s are something I'm so passionate about, and something 2 years ago that were so new. Like, they're still new, but they were so new when I started my journey. And I've just been able to meet the most incredible people and make the most incredible like community, and get so many kind, supportive comments and hear about other people's journeys, and it's just been so incredible. So that is something that I'm so grateful for in the last 2 years. I also have been binge free for 2 years, and if you have watched my month updates, I talk about binge eating a lot. I struggled with that for almost my entire life, and then in high school I kind of went the opposite way and lost a ton of weight really fast. And then when I kind of got out of high school and I was making my own money and had a car and could access food and things like that, unfortunately I struggled immensely with that, and it just felt super, it felt like something that was super out of my control. That still sounds weird, but I just remember so many times being like, today's the last day, today's the last day, one more day, one more day. And it was just a cycle, especially when I moved out. That became almost a daily thing. I had gained like over 20 pounds in my first year of moving out because I was able to binge eat in the privacy of myself. And so I'm just, out of anything in this journey, outside of like creating an amazing community, is really just feeling like I have healed that aspect of me. And that has not only been obviously so healing, but also so powerful, and made me feel more confident. Like, if I can get past that, then what else can I get past? And I would not have been able to do that without GLP-1s and them just helping with my food noises. So I would say those are two of the biggest wins here on my YouTube channel and in just my life with this journey. I have so many non-scale victories, but I am about 80 pounds down, which is so exciting. My weight loss has been slower over the last year with tirzepatide. It would have been with semaglutide as well. It's just kind of where I'm at, is finding that balance of like weight loss, but also like going out with my friends and enjoying a meal, and really trying to find that healthy balance of like, let's track, let's hit, let's be healthy, but also let's not restrict, so that way we can truly heal all of these relationships we have with food. There's just been so much good, so much good. I can't stop talking about it. But non-scale victories are another really, really big thing for me. Being able to shop at certain stores that maybe the clothes didn't look the best on me, not having to worry about airplanes like I used to, even just There's so many. I've documented a lot of them. I can't think of it. I got carried away. There's just so many others. I can't even think to list like any more of them, but they are documented. So I am so grateful, and I did want to come on and let you guys know like the update for the 2 years. I think after this update, I'm gonna take a second. I feel like it gets a little redundant to come on every month and be like, I lost a pound and I had side effects, and like, I think you guys get it. So I want to do more things. I really want to get into what I eat in a days again. I want to get into answering questions and like still talking about them because I'm very passionate about them, but doing something a little bit different than just updating you month to month. Maybe update every 3 months, maybe every 6 months, maybe when I hit milestones, because I feel like there's some big ones coming, which is so fun. Like guys, when I can come on here and tell you guys I lost 100 pounds, I think I will cry like a baby, because that is just something I never thought I could do, and I'm like low-key so close. So let's get into my 2-year update on GLP-1s, the final month 12 of my tirzepatide journey, so my 1-year mark. And this is a little outdated, and I'm like reading this, I'm like, no, Bridge, it's really outdated. So I took the week of Christmas off documenting, tracking, doing all of that stuff. And week 1 was after Christmas. I started the new year sick. So cute, so fun. In a weird way though, I was trying to take it as a positive of like, it really did allow me to reset. I think I've mentioned this before. I don't remember if it was on here or on TikTok, because I document there as well. Christmas, although I was losing in December, which was a win, like I was going crazy with the sugar cookies. I cannot have cookies around me. I don't trust myself with a cookie, but I was just, although losing, like I said, definitely not my best with anything. And so being sick, although sucky, the one positive to that was I feel like it really did allow me to start my new year off resting and getting my macros back in check and everything like that. So I was sick. It was super easy to maintain the weight, but I also didn't lose. I gained a little bit over a pound through the, it's so hard, right? Like if you step on a scale, like in the month of December I lost, but the week of Christmas when I wasn't tracking, I had gained a pound. I'm mentioning that, and I think most people know this, when you like are gaining a pound because a week, unless you're, I think it's what, like 3,500 calories is like an actual pound. A lot of the times when I weigh myself on a Monday after a weekend, it says I've gained like 2 to 3 pounds, but then by Friday I'm at a low. So I always like take that as not real, like real weight that I've gained, because a lot of the times it's just like because you weren't eating the best or didn't drink enough water, all of that stuff. So I did the week of Christmas technically gain a pound on the scale, but not really. And so this week allowed me to kind of balance all of that out, if that, I hope, makes sense. And I actually ordered Factor meals for the first time, and that is not sponsored. My aunt and uncle eat them all the time, and I was really looking for something that I could stop spending money at work, eating out all the time, and getting more vegetables in and just getting more nutrients. And so I've been doing Factor meals. And again, remember, this was the first week of January that I ordered them, and we are now in February and I'm still eating Factor meals weekly. I order them usually every other week so I can have a couple like Jersey Mike sandwiches throughout the week, but I've really enjoyed them. It's made it easy to lose weight. I have lost more weight since like this month update, and I really do credit a lot of that to Factor meals, because even though my calorie deficit is the same, I just feel like what I'm fueling my body with is a little bit better. So I ordered Factor meals thus far. I really enjoy them, and that was kind of the end of week 1. Maintained, was sick, whatever. Week 2 of month 12 was super odd. I injected into my arm and I had a reaction, and I had a reaction to semaglutide like the month or 2 I started. My skin got really itchy on my face. It was super weird, but it went away very quickly, and I have not had a single skin reaction since, and not a single one with tirzepatide. So I injected into my arm. I didn't feel funny or anything, but I noticed in the morning when I was like getting dressed, there was like a huge red bump, and I was like, there's no way. And it was there for a day or 2, but I just wanted to mention that because I feel like when I'm documenting it like on YouTube and I'm like, this is the same, like I'm dealing with these side effects, it's crazy because 2 years in, a random side effect pops up, and since then I haven't had that reaction. It was just that week and that specific injection point. So it's weird, because I just feel like at this point, like, my injections and the side effects should be like clockwork, and right when you think they are, they like to change things up. So I did have a skin reaction, but then I went, after the reaction, like I said, I didn't feel really anything, and then I started to get sulfur burps again. These come and go. And I also wanted to, I think I mentioned this like supplement brand to you guys before. It's a newer brand, but it's called Ploom, so I will have them linked below as well for you guys. I'm not required to talk about them. I'm really just like telling you how my life has been and how it's working recently. So Ploom is a supplement brand that's made from a GLP-1 user for GLP-1 users. You don't necessarily have to be on a GLP-1 to take these supplements, but that is like the base of the company. Supplements for GLP-1 users, whatever I was gonna say. And this one specifically, so I just brought 3 of my favorites, which is Rest in Peace, Mania, and Belly Balm, but this is the one that I like actually wanted to talk to you guys about, because with the sulfur burps, I wish that I had this through my entire journey, because Belly Balm is literally, it's the description on the back is acid assassin, stop the vom, and aid in digestion. Taken with a meal, Belly Balm is a digest, one and done. Get relief from nausea, indigestion, I can't speak, indigestion, acid reflux at mealtime. It's a super enzyme blend with ginger root, apple cider vinegar, and this has helped me so much with that specific side effect. And so that's why I'm like, I need to tell you guys, because if you also struggle with the sulfur burps, this is it. And I hate talking about sulfur burps, I always say that. But it was funny because I was at a bachelorette 2 weekends ago, and there's 2 girls there that were also on GLP-1s, and I had mentioned something about that, and they were like, dude, it was so bad. And I feel like that side effect is not talked about enough in my opinion. And so when we were talking, I was like, oh girlies, I love that we can relate to this, but like also I love that there's now a supplement line out there that can help with that specifically. So check out Ploom if you know, you know. And so although I had the reaction, I started getting sulfur burps, I did not have any weight loss in week 2 of month 12. Week 3, I injected on a Tuesday. Usually I inject on a Sunday or a Monday. I used to do it before the weekend, but life is just lifed, and I'm back to start of the week injections. So I injected on a Tuesday into my stomach. I wanted to avoid my arm because I was a little bit nervous about the reaction I had had the week before. Thankfully, I did not have a reaction, as I mentioned earlier, but I had an immediate increase in sulfur burps and a killer headache the day after injection. I had lost 0.4 that week, which made me exactly 77 pounds down. So exciting. And then week 4, sulfur burps after injection still came back. That's, I'm telling you, Belly Balm. They slow down and then they'll pick up. Like, and then like this week, for example, granted I'm not in the month we're talking about, I've been chilling, no problem at all. And I'm gonna tell you that, and I'm gonna take my shot later tonight, and I'm gonna have the issue because I'm telling you I didn't have it, you know? They slow down, they pick up, nothing crazy that week. I lost another 0.2 pounds, so I was about 78 pounds down in total. So again, that was last month. I am officially 80 pounds down, which is so fun, and I am so grateful. And I am such like a nostalgic person. I'm somebody that reflects on myself and my body changes and my growth and just so many things, and this journey has been so special and so important. And yeah, so again, thank you guys for watching all my crazy videos. If they're boring, if they're helpful, I don't know, but again, I'm just so grateful for MinuteMD to help me with my journey and getting me to my goals, because I never thought I would be able to lose 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 20 pounds. So to be 80 pounds down and so close to 100, like, that's so crazy. And so we'll leave it at that note. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you again soon for another video. Good. Bye.